Hello, welcome back. In the first video we have seen about the motion, and in this video we are going to see some more detail about motion, and the name of the topic of this video is parameters in motion. Yes, in the motion. Okay, please, if you haven't watched the video, please watch the first part. Let's start the topic. Parameters in motion. So there are four parameters here. First is distance or displacement. Second is speed or velocity. Third is acceleration or retardation. Fourth is time taken. Starting with the first one, that is distance, displacement. Distance is something when you travel the complete path. Okay, if you are traveling the total complete path, that is the distance, and the shortest path between the 2 points is displacement. Okay, so here you can see 2 points are there, A and B. Okay, this A and B, you can say that the red line is the distance you have traveled from uneven directions and you have reached the point B. But from yellow line you can say, which is a straight line, that is the shortest distance between A and B. Okay, here distance is something which is a scalar quantity. Okay, it is not having a definite direction, whereas displacement is having a definite direction, and that is why it is called as a vector quantity. Okay, now here we can see that with another example. Here point A and B is there, and you have to travel from A to B. You have to find the both distance as well as displacement here. Okay, and this is a complete circle. The center is at O, and from O it is a distance R, that is nothing but the radius from point O to A and O to B. Okay, which is radius R. To find the distance from A to B, that is the arc, and to find the displacement, which is a direct line A to B, if you join this line from A to B, that is a straight line, here you can use the Pythagoras theorem. With the help of the Pythagoras theorem, you can find the displacement, that is from A to B. So what you will get? We will get AB is equal to under root OA square plus OB square, and OA is the radius, R square plus R square, which gives you final under root 2R. Okay, that is the displacement. But what about distance? For distance, you have to find length of the arc from A to B. So the formula, as it has covered only 90 degrees. Okay, so it will be theta by 360 into 2 by R. Okay, here theta you can write 90 because it has covered the 90 degree. 90 by 360 into 2 by R. So the answer is pi R by 2. When you simplify that one, you will get pi R by 2. Okay, now coming to the second parameter, which is speed or velocity. Okay, as you already seen, distance and displacement, the rate of change of distance with respect to time is speed. Okay, rate of change of distance, I repeat, a rate of change of distance with respect to times is speed. So you can write as speed is equal to distance by time. We already know distance is a scalar quantity and time is also scalar quantity. So therefore speed is also a scalar quantity. Whereas velocity is something related to displacement. So rate of change of velocity, rate of change of displacement with respect to time is velocity. So velocity, if you want to find the velocity, you should know the displacement and the time. So velocity is equal to displacement by time. We have already seen that displacement is a vector quantity because it has a definite direction. So therefore velocity is also a vector quantity here. Okay. Now coming to the third parameter, that is acceleration or retardation. Acceleration is something that rate of change of velocity with respect to time is acceleration. Okay, if it is greater, if it is increasing, that is acceleration. If it is decreasing, then it is retardation. Okay, so acceleration is rate of change of velocity with respect to time. As you can see here on the left side, car is there, and at t is equal to 0 there is an initial velocity u, and on the right side you can see at t is equal to some t seconds. Here final velocity v, or you can say velocity which is greater than the initial velocity. That means v is greater than u, it is acceleration. Just in case if v is less than u, then it comes under the retardation motion. Okay. Now we'll put this in the equation form. Acceleration is equal to change in velocity by time taken, which is equal to v minus u by t. Okay. If v is greater than u, a is positive. If v is less than u, then a is negative. Okay. Now the last parameter is time taken. Okay, which you have already seen how much time they are taking the above 3 parameters. This ends the video. Here we have seen the types of parameters of motion. In the next video we will see the different kinds of motion, different categories of motion. Okay, thanks for watching.